This is Algebra 1, Lesson 3A. We're going to be talking about perimeter and circumference, and in this video, it's going to focus on perimeter. The word perimeter comes from two Greek words. Peri at the beginning means around, and meter comes from metron, which is measure. So it literally means to measure around something. You've probably heard when you're watching a movie, or you've probably heard secure the perimeter. So here's my fort. Okay, I've got this rectangular fort, and you may have like guards up here on the corners, right? And the order may come, we need to secure the perimeter. So what they're doing is they're checking the perimeter. Okay, they're checking the outside edges. They're trying to make sure that everything is safe. They are not talking about what's inside. Everything's secure inside, right? And we'll talk about what that is later. But what they're talking about when they say secure the perimeter, that's those outside edges of this polygon, okay? Or the outside walls of their fort. So in example 3.1, it says to find the perimeter. So we're going to think about this as a fort, okay, if it were three-dimensional. All angles are right angles. That's helpful, so we know that all of these are square corners. Okay, that helps us be able to figure out some of the distances, because in some later problems, they're not going to give you all of the distances. You're going to have to figure those out. So we can assume these are all right angles. Now, they want us to find the perimeter. So let's just find a starting point. Let's say we start right here. Okay. It's important maybe to make a note, or you might accidentally add too much of it. Okay. So we're going to start in this corner, and we're going to walk this way along the perimeter, check everything out. That distance is 9. Okay. And then we're going to add to it this distance, which is 15. And then we're going to add to it, this distance, which is 9. And then we're going to add to it this distance, which is 3. And we're going to keep adding. We've got this distance, which is 5. And I'm going to go ahead and put this 5 with it. Okay. That 5 and that 5 would make 10. So plus 10. And then we're going to have this 8. And I'll go ahead and put this with it. 8 and 4 make 12. So we've got all these distances to add up. All right. One thing I notice here is if I add this 9 and this 3, I get 12. And then I've already got this 12. So that's 24. And then I've got this 9 and this 15, which is 24. And then I've got this 10. So I'm just kind of adding them up as I go. 24 and 24 is 48, so this would make it 58. So 58 units. Now they tell us that the units are inches. So we can say that the distance all the way around the perimeter is 58 inches. And it's important to put your units. Okay, so capital P for perimeter, 58 inches. So it's just the sum, or the total of an addition, of all the lengths of all the sides. Okay, now let's look at some more definition type things that they give us. Perimeter refers to the distance around, and they're usually going to be talking about polygons. Okay, they're going to have straight sides. Now, in a little bit, we'll kind of mix a polygon with a curved figure, and we'll talk about how to do that later. But at this point, they're going to be talking to you just about polygons. Now, when you get to circles, what do you call the distance around a circle? Have you ever encountered that in your math experience? I think you probably have. I will give you a clue that it starts with a C, just like circle. In the next video, we'll discuss how you find the perimeter around a circle. It has a different name.